Welcome to the first installment of the Streaming Horror. Each episode, I'll be scavenging the vast wasteland of the internet to present to you a special horror selection. And this first one up is a doozy. There are movies that are undeniable classics, the peak of the genre. Movies that excel beyond what a horror movie can typically accomplish. But they should all just step aside because there's a new champ, Robo fucking Vampire. Yes, just look at that poster. That is a work of art. Look, it's a goddamn war zone back there. Helicopters and stuff blowing up. But RoboCop here, he doesn't care about that. He's too busy strangling Lao Pan from Big Trouble in Little China and firing his big ass gun. What's he firing at over there? Doesn't matter. And so what the hell is this movie anyway? If your guess was completely insane and nearly incomprehensible, you're right on. But it is hilarious and is that perfect kind of trash cinema. So beyond bad, not even so bad it's good, no. This is that special kind of movie treasure that is so far beyond bad, it's in its own stratosphere of crap, the craposphere. And no, RoboCop is not in the movie. But who needs RoboCop when you have Robo Warrior? Now that looks nice. Is that fabric metal? Wasn't aware that technology was available, but it's expensive. So obviously it's a cheap ripoff of RoboCop. You got an all-star agent that gets into trouble with some heroin dealers and winds up dead. Then gets resurrected as Robo Warrior. He's sent to save another agent from the dealers and has to take down the dreaded Mr. Young. So there's the Robo, but what about the vampire? Well, they hop all over the place. Hop. To my understanding, these are supposed to be traditional Chinese vampires. They hop like that because rigor mortis has set in, making their bodies stiff. So sure, that's fine, but wow, it looks really stupid on screen. It's also great too because the vampires sort of work for the drug dealers, protecting their precious heroin. Hey, you know, I'm worried someone's gonna steal all the drugs. We'll get some vampires, dummy. Apparently the movie is cobbled together using a bunch of footage from an older time movie about vampires, I guess. Then this guy, Joe Livingstone, shot some new scenes with the RoboCop knockoff, then mashed them together into one movie. And it's really obvious. There's scenes that have nothing to do with anything else. Subplots disappear only to unexpectedly come back later. It's all over the place. Apparently the director, real name Gerald Ho, is known for doing these kind of botch job movies. How else could he possibly have done all these movies? They've got to be garbage. He did something like 16 movies in the same year as Robo Vampire, so maybe I can forgive it for not making sense. He did have 15 other movies to get done that day. What, did he make a bet with someone? Jeez. I don't want to spoil too much about the movie, but there are a few highlights that I must mention. There's one scene where Robo Warrior is facing off against the drug dealers on a beach and is behind this little wall of fire. Then he sort of starts to disappear behind it. What is even supposed to be happening? Did he melt? Is that what they're trying to say? He melted? Melting. Oh my God, you guys, melting. I melted. And they treat it dramatically. Oh no, Robo Warrior is dead. And the drug dealers are going, oh yeah, he's totally dead. He melted, right? But then he kind of stands up and things just keep going. What the fuck? And then there's the martial artist Ghost Lady, because of course. The great part is there's a bunch of times when the fight scene starts that her double is obviously a guy. Look at that there. That's supposed to be the same person. What do we got, a wig or something? No? Nothing? All right. They didn't even give a single fuck. It's like, yeah, don't worry about it. No one will notice that. Get out of my face. But yeah, it's hard to miss. All right, I don't want to give too much away. Gotta save some surprises for you. So you can get Robo Vampire for free via the Roku channel Threshold, or it's also available on YouTube. I'll put a link in the end card, or you can check in the description. After you watch, make sure to leave your opinion about this masterpiece down in the comments below. Stay tuned for more streaming selections coming your way real soon. And make sure to subscribe to FoundFlix for all the best in horror entertainment. Thanks for watching.